Johannesburg in South Africa. A Kenyan opposition leader, Rigathi Gachagua, says there was an attempt on his life during a church service yesterday, claiming that a gang of rogue police officers attacked the church using bullets and tear gas. Gachagua has accused his former ally, President William Ruto, of ordering the attack. Now, the country's interior minister has condemned the violence, calling it unacceptable. Police say an investigation has been launched and are appealing for witnesses to come forward. For more, we are joined on the line by a Kenyan Member of Parliament, Maxwell Kariuki. Maxwell, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on Africa Update.
Appreciate it. Good afternoon.
Maxwell, are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now, Maxwell.
Okay.
Maxwell, are you able just to paint a picture for us of exactly what happened during the church service and what evidence there is that this was an attempted assassination, and the fact that Gachagua says that these people were sent by President William Ruto?
Our former deputy president was attending the church service at a province approximately about 200 kilometers from the capital of Nairobi. And while he was in the church, while the service was going on, it is alleged that a gang of hooded men appeared into the church premises. They were actually ferried. That's what they say. And they started lobbing tear gas canisters inside the church. Now, I was looking at videos this morning of what seems to be a group of hooded men carrying high-powered assault rifles, shooting at at the convoy and the vehicles that belonged to the former deputy president. It is disturbing because churches in Kenya are known to be sacred and neutral grounds. And I think for us Kenyans, what is devastating is to see children, old men and old women, vulnerable and frail members of our society choking in tear gas and trying to flee into safety. Now, the team for Gachagua, the security team, his party team, they were able to whisk him through the bushes and through the forest. And later on, the former deputy president would appear with what seems to be evidence of bullet casings, tear gas canisters, the stuff that they claim had been fired into the church.
And what specifically do they have as proof that the claim that rogue police officers were involved? Is it just the high-powered weaponry? What do they have that is concrete enough for him to say that President William Ruto is the one who sent these people?
Well, I think for now, there is a lot of blame game. People are pointing fingers. The government is blaming Gachagua and saying that he organized the attack so that he could garner sympathy. Those things are not unusual when it's election time, when the country is high in emotions and we're headed towards elections. Now, Gachagua blames the government. So there is really no concrete evidence at this moment. So it is a blame game. This one, Gachagua blames Ruto, and then Ruto's team blames Gachagua. But at the end of the day, I think I read a statement from the current deputy president, Professor Kithure Kindiki, condemning the incident, and the Minister of Interior, Security, condemning also the incident and promising that there will be swift investigation. Like Gachagua doesn't believe this because Gachagua believes that government cannot investigate itself. So as of this moment, there is no concrete evidence that the president was involved. And at this stage, we're just watching, people pointing fingers and people trading words and blame game.
And very quickly in wrapping up, we have run out of time, Maxwell. What immediate action are you demanding from government?
A former deputy president wants swift investigation. He wants those involved. Remember, we are living in an age of technology, an age of Internet of Things. So there are images circulating online of the goons, the quote-unquote, the goons or the criminals or the people that were carrying out these atrocities. Gachagua wants these people arrested and investigated. Now, the government also has promised to get to the bottom of this matter and punish whoever is involved. So what the government is saying is, if former Deputy President Gachagua was involved in organizing an attack on himself or against himself so that he could pull in some sympathy from the masses, the government is going to deal with him.
Well, Maxwell, we'll leave it there for today. Thank you for joining us on Africa Update.
Thank you, Lulu.
That was Kenyan Member of Parliament Maxwell Kariuki joining us on the line.
Africa Update with Lulu Gaboo on Channel Africa.